Hello everyone. In this video, you will learn more about clauses and complex sentences. Let's learn with me, Teacher Shu. These are the lesson objectives for today. By the end of this lesson, you will learn more about number 1, independent and dependent clauses. Number 2, subordinating conjunctions. And number 3, what is complex sentences? What is clause? Clause is a group of words that have subjects and verbs. Let's look at 2 categories of clauses. First, independent clause. Independent clause is a sentence that can stand alone and make sense on its own. Next, the dependent clause. It cannot stand alone and need other clauses to make sense. It depends on the other clauses with the help of conjunctions. Let's look at how you can form a complex sentence. A complex sentence has an independent clause plus a dependent clause and joined by the subordinating conjunctions. I hope you can memorize all these subordinating conjunctions. They are if, since, although, unless, as, after, before, when, until, because. Now, let us look at the example. The book was interesting as I expected. Can you help me find the independent clause? Yes, you are right. The book was interesting. This is independent clause as it was a meaningful sentence. It can stand on its own. Good job! Let's look at the dependent clause. I expected. And to make these two clauses become complex sentences, you have to add the subordinating conjunction as. The book was interesting as I expected. To make you understand this concept better, I have prepared some more examples. Although he was rich, he was still unhappy. Look at for the independent clause. He was rich. He was rich is a meaningful sentence. And let's look at the dependent clause. He was still unhappy. Why do you call this dependent clause? He was still unhappy because of why? Because of who? See? To make this a complex sentence, you add the subordinating conjunction although. Although he was rich, he was still unhappy. Here, you have to remember if the subordinating conjunction comes early in the sentence, you have to put a comma after the first clause. Now, I give you some time to read the examples. These are the tasks for today to check whether you understand the topic or not. Let's look at number 1. You have to match the sentence part. Use comma where necessary. Do you still remember when to use comma? Yes, you have to use comma if the subordinating conjunctions come in the beginning of the sentence, right? Task number 2, you have to complete the sentences provided with the correct subordinating conjunction. And task number 3, look at the picture given. Write a paragraph using complex sentences. You may write these tasks in your English writing book. Good luck!